so excited to her. Why? Because it's the end of the year. Not to
Come on.
say I'm calling nobody out, not to say that that's what you've been doing, but you may have been eating a little crazy and you're looking for a way to refresh your life. Get a little something going. Like you said, so we wanted to bring in Miss Fredricka because she can help you just because like you said, juicing is very popular. It's popular, and a lot of times when it comes to juicing, there's some maybe different uses for certain people. Miss Fredricka, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about your business and
Okay.
juicing. Should we do it or not?
Yeah, all right. Well, hello everyone. Yes, my name is Fredricka Thomas, and I am the owner of Refresh Your Life cold press juicing. And I started this back in October of last year. And the reason why I started it was because of my own health issues that I have been having. Um, I have been diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I've also been diagnosed with cervical radiculopathy. There's so many things that my body has wrong with it. But I was going to the doctor trying to figure out how to help my aches and pains. And before I get started, I just want to also put out a medical disclaimer that the content that you hear from me today is informational, it's educational, and for purposes only. It does not substitute professional medical advice or constitute with healthcare professionals. So I just want to put that out there. So you want me coming back talking about what she said? Mm-mm. I'm telling you, you still need to get clarity, go to your doctor. I don't know what you may have wrong with your body, but I'm telling you what has worked for me and the benefits of juicing and how it can work for you if you decide to do that. So, um, so I started researching cold press juicing. Now, the difference between just regular juicing and cold press is juicing is not um, like your juicing is just drinking everyday juice. It could be orange juice, it could be watermelon, it could be any type of juice. The difference between regular juicing and cold press juicing is the type of machine that you use to make the juice, and also using all organic vegetables and fruits. So that is the key to difference, and also not adding sugars. So as we already know, fruits already have their own natural sugars in them. So you don't need to add preservatives and other sugars to add to the taste. And I think that's one of the things that people kind of get leery about because they're like, I don't know, cold press. What do you mean juicing? They see the color and they're ready to run and they're like, oh my God, that doesn't look good. But then I tell them, just taste it. And then when they're tasted, their mind is blown. And it's a whole new perspective on what they thought they were going to be drinking. Um, Juice can be it's a great supplement for your getting your extra dose of vitamins and nutrients. If you're struggling to consume more fruits and vegetables in your diet every day, this is a great way to add those into your diet. I have one client, the reason why she started juicing with me is because she doesn't cook vegetables and she doesn't get her daily dose of what she needs. And she's just like, I just don't, or I don't have the time. And so this was a way for her and she has a 7-year-old daughter, and they both drink the cold pressed juices with Refresh Your Life. So that's just one of the ways that you can also add these juices to your diet. It is a great way to boost your vitamin C. A lot of the juices are loaded with vitamins, especially vitamin C, which is really good for optimal health and well being. Vitamin C has also been known to help fight build up your immune system as well. So juicing can help that. Did I lose her? Are you still there? I don't see her camera. Well, can you hear me now? Okay. So I think we kind of lost my host. So I'm just here. I'm going to keep talking until she comes back. Okay. So I was talking about the benefits of juicing and why we should juice. And like I said before, it is up to the individual and what you actually have going on with your body. You could be deficient in certain things in your body, like different vitamins and minerals that you need. Some people don't like taking pills for vitamins, and juicing could be a great replacement for getting the nutrients that you need for your body. Um, I personally do take vitamins as well, but they are formulated differently. So they're not your everyday vitamins. But juicing does help with adding those natural fruits and vegetables to my body and to my system. Also, if you can notice, juicing also helps with clearing up your skin or giving you great skin, supple skin. That is a plus that I have loved with juicing. So, if you're looking for clearer skin and also just overall general better health, juicing, cold press juicing is a great way to get that for your body. Let me see where. Okay. I know our host is. I don't know. I think she lost her signal. But as long as y'all can hear me, I'm going to try to keep talking so that way you can get the benefits of your time for coming on here. Okay. So I'm not sure all the questions she wanted to ask me. So again, as far as my juices, I do have 6 flavors currently that I make with my Nama J2 juicer. And so a lot of people ask me like what is the juicer that you use? And I use the Nama J2 juicer by Namawell, and it is the best juicer right now in the world. It is a little pricey, but I've always been a believer of you get what you pay for. And so if you are wanting to do this yourself at home, I encourage you. I encourage everyone should have one. But if you feel like, you know what, I don't want to do it, I'll just get it from you because it's people love paying for convenience, and that's fine. I would love to service and be of service to you with cold press juicing with Refresh Your Life. All right. So a few of the flavors that I have. The first one is called Kale Yeah, or Give Me a Kale Yeah. And that has kale, it has red and green apples in it, it has ginger in there, and also pineapples. There's also lemon in, and lemon is really good for cleansing the gut and also for inflammation. Pineapple is good for inflammation in your body. And so for me, dealing with fibromyalgia, that is the biggest thing. So fibromyalgia is dealing with inflammation on a high level. Um, I have aches and pains sometimes. I have no idea where they come from. And I could have not been working out. I don't have to be doing anything. I just start hurting. So like day before yesterday and the day before, I was having this shoulder pain. And I was telling my husband, it just feels like a toothache in my shoulder. I don't know where it came from. But guess what? I started drinking juice. I did. I drank juice yesterday and I drank the day before, and they went away. And so those are the type of experiences that I have had with cold pressed juicing. Just a little benefits on the different fruits and veggies that are in my juices. One is kale. Kale benefits your health in several ways. It helps with promoting better eye health, hair, skin, and bone health, digestive health. It's really good for your system. Another flavor that I also make is called Tropic Zing. Tropic Zing actually has yellow bell pepper in it. And people are really surprised when they're like, what? Yellow bell pepper? And I'm like, yeah. But when you taste it, you're going to be like, oh, wow, that is good. And you can taste the yellow bell pepper. It also has ginger. So it does have a little kick to the juice, but it has pineapple and lemon as well. So it will definitely help you. Okay, so we're gonna be switching over to Facebook Live, and she is going to be sending me the link here. Let me see. Here we go. But so while we're waiting for that, if y'all can still hear me, I'm going to continue to talk until I get in with her. But we're going to go into her Facebook Live page because I guess it's not acting right. There you are. There she
have a special guest. Hopefully, she will be joining us here in a moment.
All right.
Fredricka Thomas.
Live, y'all,
we were on a different platform.
So
not sure what happened, so we had to jump off. But one monkey don't stop no show, because we're gonna get this education out there. All right, there she is. Let's bring her on. Let's bring her on. Hello. Invite her. Add her. Get healthy. We want to know what's happening with this. Hey, honey, girl, I was just telling them. One month don't stop no show. They don't know. They must don't know. My name is Kiana Miley. I don't stop. I keep it rolling. We're going to find a way to get this information out. You hear me?
I hear
yes,
that.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm like, what is happening? I'm sitting over there. I said, I moved locations and all this good stuff. I said, you know what? What you're not going to do is stop me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not how I roll.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Okay, so we're going to start from the beginning because I was trying to get the information and figure out what the conversation was. And like I said, it was going in and out. So, guys, once again, I'm Kiana, your friendly neighborhood trainer, owner of Wanna Go Fit. My apologies for the technical difficulties, but we are still bringing you this here benefits of juicing information with our friend Fredricka Thomas, owner of Refresh Your Life. She is here to tell us what it is. I even have my glasses. I can read comments. How about that? So how about that?
How can I share this?
So please tell us, who you are, what you're doing, because like I said, I know a lot of people like me have been eating kind of crazy, and they may be looking for a refresh your life type of situation coming into the new year. So I'm happy to pair up, partner up, see what we got going on, how we can help these people. Look, saving the world 1 pound at a time. You know what I mean?
I get you, girl. Yes. Well, I am Fredricka Thomas, and first I want to say, how can we share this so that others can get involved? Because I know this is on your group page, and I invited so many people to be a part of this.
Okay.
If you can let me know, let me get my camera here so I can get better look. There we go.
Always, I'm open to, like you said, the group is a private group, but you can, as long as they're interested in, health and wellness, then they can be a part of the group. It's not a
okay. Because I sent them. Are you still on the YouTube page? Because I all sent them.
No.
Oh, okay. Because everybody's asking me. They're like, okay, where are you? I don't see you. Let me see.
Okay, give me a minute, and I will try and figure that out.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to switch to my other phone, which will help me to log in on my other phone and tell my people what's going on here. Let's see here.
I'm going to.
But man, I tell you I said, you know what? The devil think he ain't stopping nothing.
That part. That part. That's what, and I was thinking, I said, I never have. Let me look and see. Me and my technical skills are not always so technical. But I never had issues. Oh, there we go. So we will. Copy link. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to post it on my public page, which is the Wanna Go Fit business page.
Okay.
And they can go to the link and click to get into the group. And I have my phone. I can just let them in there. Okay.
Perfect.
So I'm going to do this. Just. Okay.
All right. So while we are waiting for that. So again, my name is Fredricka Thomas. We're going to start over. I am 51 years old. I am a military veteran and of the United States Army. And I also, as a lot of our Army veterans, have a lot of mental and medical issues that we deal with on a daily basis. And because of that reason is why I started juicing. The biggest reason was because I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia in 2021. And if you know about fibromyalgia is very hard to cure. It is really not a cure for it. And because of that reason, people are daily dealing with things pains and aches and all kinds of issues that they have no idea how to combat. And so for me, I just started researching it, and I joined a juicing group, and the juicing group was very helpful for me. And I just jumped in with both feet. And a lot of people ask, well, what type of juicer do you have and all of this? And I'm like, well, you know what? I when I say I jumped in, I jumped in. I got the most expensive juicer there was. I wasn't playing around because my health and my body was suffering and I didn't want to hurt anymore. So I started juicing, and the first juice that I started doing was celery juice. I know people like celery juice. Yeah, celery, straight celery. So for 7 days, I drank celery juice, and let me tell y'all, I was blown away about how my body felt. Not only that, I was swollen. My body was swollen. My gut was swollen. It was just a lot going on. And after the 7-day cleanse of the celery juice, it changed my life. And so then I started researching more and getting into more juicing. And then finally, as I'm posting on social media about juicing myself and drinking the juice and going, people's asking me like, well, do you sell the juice? Do you? And I'm like, no.
Right. Right.
No, I don't sell it. This is for me. I'm doing this for me. And so I had a neighbor who reached out to me and she said, if you make it, I will buy it. And I was like, really? And I was like, well, I don't know the first thing about doing this as a business, you know? And so I started researching. She did help me a little bit, gave me some little questions to look up and stuff. And then it just, from there, she was my first customer. She bought six, I think. She bought six of the juices, flavors that I just started making. And then it just
and
went.
Were you only making the celery one that you tried? Or?
No, I was making others. And as I was posting these other flavors on social media, she was like, I want to try that one. I want to try that one. I want to try that. And so I was like, okay. So she purchased it. I put a price to them and it just has begun from there. And now I am a full-fledged business. I think right now I have over 30 customers. Yeah,
very good.
It's growing every day.
So let me ask you, you said you have over 30 customers. So this is something that, you know, is not a one and done thing. Is this something that you recommend that people do on a regular basis, a daily basis, monthly basis? How often should you juice? Or, I mean, like you said, I like to eat my calories. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, just being honest. So, it's nothing for me to eat a side salad or something or whatever. I don't have a problem with that. However, I know a lot of people, you know, they be like, ooh. You know, like when you said something about that celery juice, you know, I was like, in my mind, I don't know, my face probably said it too, because I'm like, I don't know about that. But I eat some celery, girl. Yes. I eat that celery. So, yes. I'm just so, I mean, I know sometimes people want to supplement because they're not like me. They don't like to eat the vegetables or so forth. It's a forced act for them. Yes. But for me, like I said, I like to, I don't mind. So should people do it if they do it on a regular basis if they don't eat vegetables? Should somebody juice only, to cleanse?
Right.
What you got? What do you
What
do you think?
It is truly based on the person. It's also based on your diet. As I stated, as we did the other video, medical disclaimer, this is for educational and informational purposes only. I am not a medical advisor, so I do say check with your medical doctor before you try anything that's changing your diet, or if you're on medications, you want to make sure that you're checking with your health provider before you start doing anything that's going to be adding different vitamins and nutrients to your body or could change your diet. But what I can say is a lot of people, like you said, they don't get their everyday fruits and vegetables that like they should. And a lot of people don't have time to cook. And I'm going to tell you the other thing. What we don't understand is when there's fast food restaurants out there, we don't know who's touching that food. We don't know where it's coming from. We don't know anything. And because of that, you're putting toxins and parasites into your body when you're eating food. If it's not organic, if it's not something you've cooked yourself at home, you have parasites. We all have parasites in our bodies, okay? Well, what juicing does, juicing cleanses the gut from those parasites. Even though you want to eat your food and you want to eat your calories, that's good. Nothing wrong with that. But what you need to do is cleanse your gut of parasites that food leaves inside of your gut. Because even though we go to the restroom and we see it come out, it doesn't all come out. So what juicing does, it actually is cleansing the gut and killing all of those parasites that are in the body. Eating is only a percentage of the vitamins that you get every day. But when you cook them, you are killing all of the natural ingredients that food has, especially your veggies and your fruits. when we put them in and we cook them, like I said, and we make side dishes or whatever, you're killing a lot of that you need for the body out of that fruit or that vegetable. So what juicing is giving you the optimal health that you need from the fruits and vegetables. And you're getting the most from it because it's almost like you're getting it raw. It has not been cooked, but it's in a juice form. So juicing gives you that raw vegetable, that raw fruit without you having to eat it, and you can get more in your body because you can only eat so much fruits and vegetables. But when you drink it, you're getting a plethora of fruits and veggies. Like I can tell you, in one of my juices, it's called Kale Yeah. It's like, give me a Kale Yeah, okay? So kale is in this. There's also red apples, green apples, there's ginger, there's pineapple in it, and there's lemons. Now, tell me you put all that into a salad and you're going to eat that 3 times a day. Not many people are going to do that.
Again, I eat a lot of raw vegetables. So I eat a lot of cucumbers raw. I eat a lot of raw vegetables. Mm-hmm. So I may not be the and you know what I mean? But yes. I get that. You're right. Because see, I literally just said this to my client before I jumped on. It's 3 things that I drink on a regular basis. Mm-hmm. I have a cup of coffee. I, of course, drink my water and alcohol. Mm-hmm. Those are my 3. Okay. I don't really drink juice like that. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't really, and I don't like really cold beverages unless it's a beer. I'll just be honest. I drink most of my stuff room temperature. I'm not big on, you know, like I said, just really kind of drinking juice like that. Yes. You know, like you said, but I do know the benefits of it. You know, like you said, I've done some intermittent, like kind of cleansing, you know, with just, you know, but yeah, I mean, you're right. The average person isn't just sitting around eating raw veggies. Right. Like, right. Definitely not. And so, I don't eat fruit like that. So you're right. I don't get a lot of that.
Yes. And that's the part, like, and I tell people to do your research. So a lot of, and another big thing, it's not just about the juicing, it's also about drinking water with it. And it's not just drinking any type of water either. It's about drinking alkaline water.
You said that.
This is the water that I've been drinking. Okay. And it's alkaline water. It's actually 8.5 to 9.5. And I advise all of my clients that when you're juicing, you're not just drinking juice, because it's not about, because a lot of people, oh, this tastes good, and they want to drink it. But it's not like your everyday juice just to have as a, you know, to sip on. It's not something just to sip on all day. It is meant to be a meal replacement.
Right. You said you need to drink it within, would you say within 5 minutes?
Within 5 to 10 minutes, you need to drink it, because it's going to fill you up. So a lot of people, I advise them to use it as a breakfast or a lunch, or even replace it as a dinner, depending on how much you've eaten throughout the day. Some people don't like to eat after 6. So this is a great way to curb even your sweet tooth, or you have an issue with snacking throughout the day. Grab you a juice and drink it, and you will find that snacking, all of that will go away, and your body is getting nutrients instead of you putting in something that's not good for the body.
I definitely could see that being an awesome way to curb, like you said, some of the cravings. Again, I was just telling her, for me, a lot of ways, and I've said it before, like when I want something sweet, and it's like, you know, but I'm really trying to eat like I have some sense, you know?
Yeah.
again, I'm not the average because I'll make a salad. Like I make all different types of salads.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I said, my salads are not just regular salads. I make
Uh-huh.
all different types, all different vegetables, throwing them in there. You know what's so funny? I rarely put cucumbers in my salad, but I eat cucumbers
By
raw.
itself. I know.
You know, I don't know. But what I'll do is that's when, like I said, if you notice when you said something about getting into fruits and vegetables, I said, no, I don't get in my fruit like that because I don't eat fruit like that.
Uh-huh.
But that's when I put fruit in my salad. I'll put make a spinach and mandarin orange salad or something.
Yes, yes.
You know what I mean? Like that's my way to get in that sweets to curb the cravings. So I could really see having one of the juices instead. You know, I mean, like I said, if I could drink it room temperature, me and the cold wouldn't jam. But I'm just being, it's something about, I just needed to be room temperature.
Yes.
But yeah, so I can see that though. I definitely can see that being a good, like you said, supplement. Okay. So like when someone, like what I was interested in, what got this whole conversation going is, of course, I'm saving the world 1 pound at a time. You know, I'm a personal trainer and, you know, I'm up here trying to make people, you know, help them transform their bodies. But I am a firm believer. I don't care what you do. You can't outwork a bad diet. It doesn't work. So one of the reasons what made me say, hey, let's get on here and talk about it was because you offer a 3-day cleanse that you do. And I think I remember you saying, you know, of course you make sure you drink your water, but you may even have like some meals. So tell us about that 3-day cleanse thing. Like you said, I think that, you know, between my guidance and your juices, we can make fine people out here, girl. We're going to be killing it.
I know that's right. I know that.
Oh, yes, honey. They can do it for you. That's what we want. That's what they want. Pay attention, y'all. Take these notes.
So the 3-day cleanse is basically you're going to get 9 juices. And those 9 juices, you're going to have 3 a day. And what you're doing is, just like Kiana said, you're going to supplement one of your meals or 2 of your meals, however you look at it. You are still going to eat, but you want to eat with a more healthier palate. You don't want to continue to eat greasy and fried foods. You don't want to continue to have foods that are processed, and that is things we buy in boxes and bags and things like that. We want to be able to have real food for these 3 days, okay? And you want to drink water with this. And like I said, alkaline would be the best water to drink, because I'm going to tell you, if you only knew what was coming out your faucet, you would be sick. So I learned this.
So so people mostly don't drink out their faucet. A lot of people drink bottled water.
Well, so even bottled water, you would be surprised. You would be surprised at what's in your bottled water. Okay. So you need to be, do your research, look up. There are so many different ways to test your water, from the bottle or from your sink. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not a distributor of anything. I'm just telling you what I've researched and learned myself. Test all of your water, even the water you buy from any store, because not all of it is healthy for you. For me, I have really been blown away by the amount of cancer that people are coming up with. And it has just really mind-boggled me, for people who have never had any health issues their life, and all of a sudden they have cancer. That's crazy to me. And so I have started researching. We need to look at our water and change what we're doing. So that's just my little side soapbox, okay? So, but the 3-day cleanse, you're going to have, and like I said, I have 6 different flavors, but I recommend the more dark leafy vegetable juices, the kale juice, and I also have a juice called Power Greens. The power greens, or it's called power energy, or greenergy, because it has a lot of dark leafy greens, a lot of power greens within this juice, which is going to help cleanse your body while you're eating, but you're eating in a light way. That's gonna, what it's doing, it's going to reset you. Okay, when I say reset, you're going to cleanse your gut. You're getting out all of those toxins, those parasites that's been living in there, that's hiding in places that food is not allowing to actually push out. Some of us don't know that in our gut we have pockets, we have curves and things that the food don't always push it. Your body doesn't naturally push it out, but juicing will help. Just like if you took water and you're washing your face and your hair, it's going everywhere. It's not missing anything, right? The juice is also going to go within your body, and it's going to find all of those places and wash it out of your system, okay, with water, with the water. And so those 3 days.
But is this so? I mean, most people are like me, like, oh man, so I need to be home for a couple of days because I don't need to move too far from the restroom type of situation.
No.
Should I still, like, if I am doing this, I mean, like I said, I eat a lot of raw vegetables and vegetables,
Right.
So should I not eat my vegetables or eat any additional fruits and vegetables? Should I just, I don't know,
No, you still eat. You can still eat I would prefer that if they were raw. I would prefer if they were not cooked, because you're trying to stay away from grease. You're trying to stay away from a lot of seasoning. You want things as natural. Sorry, people trying to call me. You want to be as natural as possible with this 3-day cleanse. Okay, that's the key. You want to stay as organic and as natural to the food that you're eating as possible. As far as being next to the restroom, that depends on the person. So everybody's system is different. My system, because I'm already used to drinking juice and doing this, I don't need to. I can do this and be good, be going about my day. But for somebody who has a lot of toxins and parasites in their body, once this stuff hits your system, it's not a right away thing. Sometimes it could take a day. Sometimes for people, it could take a couple of hours. It just depends on the system of the person.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's good to know. I mean, but like you said, because what if someone said, well, I don't want to eat, I just want to drink the juice?
They can do that because you're not missing out on any nutrients. Your body is not going to I'm not going to say you won't be lightheaded. You may be, because your body is going to start fighting itself and being like, wait, I want to eat. I want to eat. But really, you're giving it what it wants. You're just not chewing it. So the thing is, you just have to make sure you're drinking the whole thing. Now, for me, I'm going to tell you, for me, a true juice cleanse is 32 ounces of juice at one time. And I drink that within a 30-minute period. Literally, I'm drinking 32 ounces. And let me tell you, that has held me almost a full day. I have not even thought about wanting to eat food.
But that's because you're so full of liquid, Jesus.
Well, it's not just liquid. You got to remember. So all of your kales, all of your yellow bell peppers, all the things that I use within my juices have vitamins and nutrients within that vegetable. So you are still getting that nutrient the same way you would if you ate it. But it's just at a more optimal level. It's at a more optimal level that it's getting there faster. Because your body, when you eat it, has to still digest it and break it down. And that takes time. But when you're cold pressed juicing, you're getting those vitamins and minerals right away. They're hitting your body immediately. Your body's not having to figure out where does it go, how long it's going to take to process it. It's getting in your system immediately, and it's starting it's hitting your cells at a more cellular, faster rate. Yeah.
Now, before, like you said, we were having technical difficulties. I did hear you explain the difference between just juicing and cold press. Can you repeat that so that it's all in one place?
Yes.
What is the difference between just juicing or so forth?
So juicing, you're just drinking juice. And for most people, they think, oh, I can go buy juice from the store in a carton and I'm juicing. No, those things are full of sugar. I don't add any sugars to my juices. Everything that you drink is straight vegetables or straight fruit. And I add ginger to it or turmeric. So both of those are great for digestive health. They're also great for inflammation. So a lot of things, because I deal with inflammation, I needed those desperately in my body. Regular juicing is not healthy for you. It is something that can spike your blood sugar in a negative way. And also, it also has so many other preservatives and things in it to preserve it from going bad. The biggest issue with my juicing and the cold press juicing, you have to drink these within 5 to 7 days. That's it. You don't have any other. The other juices can sit in your refrigerator for weeks and you can drink and just keep, but it's not healthy for your body because it's filled with so much stuff that it's causing your body to react in ways of gaining weight. Cold press juice helps you lose weight. So that's the other difference as well from regular juicing, other juices, and then cold press juicing. So I'm going to give you some. So you're saying if I wanted to go, I did go through a phase, I remember, of the naked juices and purchasing those. And I really didn't, like you said, it wasn't a weight loss thing. It was more of, a way to supplement something, trying out something different. Right. But yeah, I didn't really see, a big difference. No. Yeah, because they're high in sugars too. And right, I realized that. Yeah. That's why and they have preservatives in it to keep it longer. That's why it can stay in the store and whatever. I don't know how long that is. But for cold press juicing, it's really you gotta really drink this juice in a matter of a certain amount of time. They're rich in enzymes. There's not a lot of juice on the markets that has a lot of enzymes because it's natural enzymes that are that you won't see in regular processed juices. You won't see that. Okay. Let me see. Also, it's good for digesting your food and stimulating the brain, providing cellular energy, and for repairing tissue to your body. Your regular juice that you buy in the market in a carton or whatever, it's not going to give you that. It also may slow aging. One thing I was talking about earlier is that the biggest thing that I've loved about juicing is it has helped my skin. It is great for your hair and your skin. And it has really, people, I tell them how old I am and they don't believe that. They're like, what? What do you mean? So I'm 51. I'll be 52 in March. So it is great for helping the aging process because it's really getting, like I said, the juice, the vitamins and nutrients are getting to your system immediately. You're not having to break it down like if you ate food. That takes time. Made me think of one of my favorite movies is Boomerang. And Eartha Kitt talking about it's beets juice keeps this kid. Yes, girl. Yes. Come on. Yes. Beets. I have a beet juice too. I have a beet juice. And right now it's one of the favorites of my clients. And you would not. Is that the one I voted on the name? Give me a beet. Give me a beet. Yeah, I thought that was a good one. Yes, it is one of the favorites. And you wouldn't, because people are like, ugh, beets. What? And even me when I was younger. But beets are sweet, actually. To a certain extent. Yes, they are. Mm-hmm. They are. Mm-hmm. But I add cucumber. I add strawberries to it. And I also add ginger as well. and there is some hint of pineapple. Yes.
It actually sounds like, because in my mind, I'm like, yeah, but it actually sounds like a good combination. Well, I'm already, like you said, I've already said, all right, because I can't offer it and not tried it myself. So I know they're just so popular. They're flying off the shelves. I know down there at the BBSA annex thing.
Yes.
She can't keep it in. So, I know that the popularity of juicing, especially now, is definitely at an all-time high. A lot of people are looking for a lot of natural remedies, as you mentioned. You're, having fibromyalgia, where it kind of, pushed you in a direction to seek out some, more natural sources. And I definitely, it's so funny. My client that I had before I jumped on, she had, I guess, a respiratory infection or something, or whatever. And she still had like some congestion though. And I said, well, I was like, is it the worst thing in the world to take, like a congestion, a decongestant for a couple of days? And she was like, but I get it, because I need to be, I'm damn near dying before I'm taking something that, I'll look. I just Googled the other day. I had some heartburn. Hadn't had heartburn in years. I'm like, I forgot how you get rid of this. I don't have Tums or anything. So I had to Google it. Like, oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, well, this, I'm one of those people. I will try and look for a natural remedy before I go and, get medication, even in household, day-to-day activities. So
yes,
I definitely think that a lot of people could benefit, like you said. I just wanted to see, like you said, give a little bit more information, because, again, some people may think, well, maybe this cleanse is just something that I do one time and then whatever. Maybe, again, I mentioned about eating with it. Can you eat with it? Can you this, can you that? So I definitely thank you for sharing that information, because I just eat. I just eat. So, but let me ask you now, kind of doubling back to the water. We were talking about the alkaline, water. With that, so I said, I don't have alkaline water money. And they say, you're saying that you get the best results from drinking alkaline water, but maybe that's not in the budget. Is there, do you feel like you get less benefits from just drinking filtered water or bottled water, or, so forth?
I have one answer for that. Do you have money to go to the emergency room?
Yes, you did. Okay.
Yeah, I did. Because guess what? We will spend money on what we want to spend money on. But when it comes to our health, we put ourselves to the side, and we would rather give our body something that is not optimal, that is not good, and we'd rather go the cheap way. But guess what? Then your body is going to show you what that cheap way is going to do for you. And you're going to find yourself having more health issues. And this is, I'm like I said, this is just information. But you got to do your research, because just like people say all money ain't good money, all water ain't good water.
Ooh, okay. And then did y'all notice how she kind of got a little swivel in her head when she said it?
Because it's sad for us. I'm just saying, especially for us. The Black community, we have been so, how do you say it? Our mindsets. We got to change our mindset when it comes to our bodies and what we're doing. If we don't change our mindset, nobody's going to do it for you. They're not. They're going to keep giving you, okay, whatever. They don't care.
Right.
They don't.
Well, I think that, and just to wrap it up here, you're right. You know, I own designer bags, shades, Jordans, shoes. You know, I like to eat salmon.
Come on. Yep.
That.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I'll tell you, you're right. The shift in mindset definitely makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
It made a difference for me years ago.
Yeah.
Like you said, years ago, I decided to, okay, well, you know what? No, this is good for my health.
Right.
This is good for my well-being.
Right.
This is, so you're correct where I feel like we put our money and the wrong places versus, like you said, investing in yourself.
Yeah.
As a business owner,
yeah.
Do yourself a discredit if you never reinvest any money back into your business,
right,
into yourself,
or spend money on Wanna Go Fit so they can get healthy, so they can lose a little weight, so they can gain a little muscle. Get with somebody who knows what to do. She's a trainer. That's her life. That's what she's learned. She's teaching people how to live healthier lives by working out. Juice is not the only answer. It's not. You got to have a route. It's an answer, but you got to have a routine. If you don't have a routine, nothing's going to change.
I like that. Okay. So that right there was a perfect closing, guys. Like you said, I apologize for the technical difficulties. I will try and share this video as much as I possibly can. Got to figure it out. Like I said, I'll work on that. But if anything, like you said, we'll come back and we'll do this conversation another time in a public platform. So that way, because the information is good information. Like you said, take the time, get you a routine. Weight loss, healthy lifestyles, all of this is not just a
quick fix.
Turnover, quick fix. It is habits. Habits. What is your morning routine? I have my morning routine written out. This is how I start my day. This is, when I don't start my day that way, not to say I'm going to have a bad day, but I tell you this, it don't always go well because I miss some steps.
Yep.
I missed some steps. So just as I mentioned before, me and Ms. Thomas, we are out here. We are trying to offer you options.
Yes.
That's what this is.
Yes.
That's what this conversation is about. Information and options.
Yes.
If you feel like you need a change, maybe you need to go ahead and give juicing a try.
Yes.
Maybe if you've tried different things, but again, like you said, it's not a quick fix. So make sure that this is something that you are ready to implement. See how it works for you. See, it may work out well, and you may implement that into your routine.
Yes.
Just as we said, you got to have a plan. Plan to succeed or plan to fail.
Yes.
But no plan is a plan. Remember that. Remember that. So, all right, guys. Coming soon, we'll have Miss Thomas information on the website so you could go and order from there. If you're in the San Antonio area, man, hit her up. She's around. Like you said, she delivers. I will start carrying some of these juices as well because I think with the plan of, the cleanse and eating, I also provide meal plans. So, with
perfect combination.
The meal plan, the juicing, maybe putting that in there. And then also here in my mouth, making sure that you're moving like you're supposed to be moving. Just saying. I think that's a good plan to start the year off. So please do keep an eye on the website, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. Obviously, somebody didn't want this information to get out, but it's out.
Yes. Yes.
It's out. We
out.
got it. So I thank you again. Guys, thank you for choosing to go fit. Apologize again for all those technical difficulties, but we got you. We got you the information. If you need any additional questions or anything, I'm pretty sure if you just comment on this post or whenever you see it or so forth, or whatever, Ms. Thomas will get right back to you to help refresh your life. So
thank you.
But
Thank
I
you,
thank you for
Kiana.
choosing to go fit, guys.
Yes.
Have a good one.
Thank you for
Bye-bye
having
now.
me, Kiana. I appreciate it so much.
I appreciate you.
All right.
I hope to see you guys next year, but actually, nope, I'll see you later because I'm still giving away free stuff. So I'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good day, guys. Mostly don't drink out there. For additional questions or anything, I'm pretty sure if you just comment on this post or